This is the iPhone XS Max. It was released 2018, which was 6 years ago. And guys, this was the first iPhone series that did not have that home button and started using this face unlock. So my video today, I'm going to be explaining and telling you if you should go for this phone this year 2024. Very soon we are going to be having the iPhone 16 series. Yes, so is this iPhone XS Max worth owning this year with all the latest updates coming on this year? Then just watch this video to the very end to get the full information. So the very first thing I'm going to talk about is the design. Once you get this phone, the very first thing you're going to see is the body build and all. So this iPhone, like I said at the beginning of my video, was the first series, right, from the X, the XR, and the XS and XS Max, right, to come without the home button and instead using the face unlock. So this iPhone X Max is a 6.5 inches iPhone, and it has this glass back. Yes, well, the one I'm currently to show you guys kind of have a little crack. As I was using it, it just kind of fell off or something. But it's still very durable and still a very nice phone to handle. Yeah, so now in terms of the body build, you can see that it uses this, stainless steel aluminum finishing, just like how iPhone does for most of their phones, the 11, 12, 13, 14, and unlike some of the recent iPhones, which can stand on its own, like from the iPhone 12 upwards, you have to just hold this phone. You can't, put it on your table and leave it. It's going to fall and crack again. Yes. Also, talking about the design and the build of this, iPhone XS Max, you notice that it has, a dual camera behind it with this, flashlight in between both cameras. Yes. And, looking at, the sides of the phone, we can see that it has its speaker under and also the mouthpiece. Yes. So now I'm talking about design, move to the performance. What can this iPhone XS Max do this year 2024, with all the latest updates and apps coming in and features? Can this, iPhone XS Max handle it? So the thing is, this iPhone has this A12 Bionic chipset, and the latest one in the market is, the A15 Bionic chipset. So if you check out, the difference between the chipset, you notice that this may kind of lag in terms of, the performance, opening heavy apps and the way I'm playing games, because one thing about phones, I feel game is one of the heaviest tasks I perform on the phone, right? So game is one of the heaviest tasks, and let's say you're playing Call of Duty, PUBG, you will notice that this phone might start to get very hot. Yes. Like at a point, you could even use this phone, maybe you want to iron your clothes. I'm just kidding, but you just get to notice that, when you're, let's say, playing a game or you're performing heavier tasks, right, it just gets very hot. And this is due to the fact that the Bionic chipset was not really built for a lot of all these heavy apps we get to add to our phone these days. So it tries to just handle it, and thereby it gets very hot. You get, yeah. So if you are looking at getting this phone to play a lot of games and do a lot of other things that may be heavier than games, right, just know that when you're getting it this year 2024, it gets to overheat. Another thing is also the battery. While this phone, kind of lasts for a while, let's say around 36 hours, if you are doing your normal day-to-day task, right, maybe you are going on WhatsApp, you are on social media and all, right, if you are doing, like I said, heavier performance, right, also dies very fast because, the battery tends to even overheat and it just goes down to zero ASAP. But comparing, the battery life with this, my iPhone 11 Pro right here, like you notice that this iPhone XS Max is, it doesn't really have a strong battery life, and well, as expected, because, moving from the 10X Max or the XS Max to the 11 Pro, there are a lot of changes in terms of the battery and also in terms of the performance and the chipset, because this 11 Pro is A13 Bionic chipset, which can handle things better. But I'm going to click another video where I compare both the A13, that is this 11 Pro, and this XS Max, so that I will tell you which one should be going for this year 2024. Yes, because going for an older version of iPhone this year, there are certain things you need to consider before you just go for anyone, right? Yeah, so just ensure you check out that video, and do not forget to hit the subscribe button below and turn on the bell notification icon, so that when I create that video, you'll be the first to get notified. So next is software updates. The iOS 18 is coming out. Probably by the time I'm done editing this video and uploading it, it will have come out, right? So with this iPhone XS Max, you'll get it. Yes. However, there's certain features in this iOS 18 that you won't see on this iPhone XS Max. It's because what Apple did this time was, for every feature on the iOS 18, they reserve some for just the 15 and 16, right? They reserve some for the 14 and above, for the 13, 12, 11, right? And just very few for the X series. Yeah, so what does it mean? whatever feature your X gets, every other series gets it. That is the 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. However, not all features that, let's say, the 11 Pro gets that you'll be getting on this X series. Okay, so that's why you want to also watch that video. I'm going to talk about the X Max and the 11 Pro so that you can also see which one you are going to be going for, even in terms of the pricing also, because there's also just, I guess, slight difference in both of them. But I'll still come to that at that point in my video, okay? So now, off to the camera. Okay, this iPhone XS Max has a dual camera, like I said at the beginning of my video, and both of them are 12 MP, while the camera at the front is a 7 MP camera. So one of the reasons why most people go for iPhone is because of the camera, because most times people don't even go for, okay, what can this iPhone do, right? They just want to see how nice is the picture taken on this iPhone, right? So I'm going to be showing the sample of pictures taken on this camera to see how good it is, right? Yeah, so you can just check out the samples right now. All right, so this is the selfie camera of the iPhone XS Max. So let me know what you think about the quality, and also listen to the sound of my voice, get the audio quality as well while looking at the camera quality and all. I really feel the camera is still actually nice. Yes, if you're even comparing it to its other phone's camera that was released this year, you can see it's still very nice. Okay, well, just I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section, right? So now off to the pricing. This iPhone XS Max, there are different things that determine the price if you're in Nigeria, right? First of all is the price of dollar, because at the point I'm making this video, dollar is around 1.6. So let's say when you're watching this video, dollar is 1.7. It means the price of this phone is going to also increase in the market. So let's say tomorrow, the dollar comes down to, let's say, 1,000 or so. It means the price of this phone is going to come down. But at this point, the price is around, 280 to around 350. And also, that you also have to select, the SSD you're going for. Is it 256, is it 512 and all? So that also matters in terms of the pricing. So whichever you're going for, just check out the price in your vendor and go to its trusted vendor, yes. And also, I also created a video where I talked about how to know an original iPhone from a refurbished one. Guys, don't get scammed of your money. Trust me, yeah. Because, at some point, I noticed that this, my iPhone price goes a refurbished iPhone, yes. So I created a video about that, so you should go and watch it, check it out, right? So you will not get scammed after spending, like, guys, 300,000 naira in this period. It's quite a lot of money, and I'm sure you don't waste your money on, getting the refurbished iPhone, yeah? So my final verdict, should you go for this iPhone XS Max in the year 2024, or should you go for another one? The thing here is, it actually depends on how much you have, because if it's left for me, I can tell you should wait for the iPhone 16, right? Yes, well, how much do you have to get to go for your phone? Then if you have, like I said, around that 200, 280 to 350, then you can just go for this, yeah, because it still has a nice camera, like you saw, like it takes nice pictures. It still handles on tags very well, but at some point it gets hot, like I talked about a performance aspect, yes. But if you have, let's say around 400 to 500k spent on your phone, then I suggest you watch the video I'm going to create where I talk about the iPhone XS Max and this 11 Pro too, because I'm going to compare both of them, the performance, the speed, the camera and everything, so that you know if you're going to be going for that other one, or you want to go for the 12 Pro or the 13 series, right? In terms of swapping, because what I like about Apple device as a whole, you can actually still swap it. It still has a very nice value for your money. Because even though I am still using this phone up till now, let's say tomorrow I want to upgrade to 16, I can just go ask my vendor, Alpha, how much will I add to get this 16? And they add maybe 1 million or 2 million. Who knows how much the 16 series is going to be when it comes to Nigeria, right? Yes, so you can still get the value for the phone. So it just now depends on how much you have. So guys, I will see you in my next video as I talk about if you go for this XS Max or if you go for this 11 Pro in the year 2024, okay?